This video is going to cover the roadmap for Modern Warfare 3 Season 1, which also includes now the Warzone update as well, which is going to be fantastic, and this is exactly what we're looking for here. Now, we're mainly going to cover just the Warzone stuff here and the new weapons and things. If you do want to see multiplayer stuff, then you can check out someone else's video, but we want to mainly focus on the Warzone stuff, keep the video nice and short. So obviously we're getting the new Urzikstan map, which is basically what is currently in Zombies playable right now. So if you have played a lot of Zombies, then you have a rough idea of how the map plays for the most part, but obviously the modes are pretty different, so obviously it's not going to play exactly the same. We've got the Urzikstan map, which is what it shows you here. Resurgence maps returning. We're going to have Vondel. We're going to have Ashika Island. In the future, we also will be getting Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island added to this mix as well, which is perfect, what we want to see. We've got a new Gulag and a drivable train, which is all cool, and we'll see how that works out in game. When it comes to modes, this is kind of the general overview, so obviously this is going to be a rough idea. We've got the Battle Royale game mode, which is obviously perfect. We've got Plunder, which again, perfect. Everyone's going to enjoy that. Resurgence, we're going to have Core Resurgence, Rotation Resurgence, which I'm assuming is different maps, and then new Urzikstan locations, which is going to be smaller versions of the main map, of course. In season, we've got Lockdown, which obviously I think was the map, the game mode where it was like a kind of capture the flag type thing. That was a pretty decent game mode for the most part, so that's all good. When it comes to a limited time mode, we've got obviously a Christmas game mode coming in as well later on. So again, that'll be halfway through the season more likely. Quality of life updates quickly right here. We've got returning loot rarity. So again, it's just going to show you what the rarity of the loot is. Dedicated ammo slots. So that, again, perfect. That is going to help when it's come to like inventory management, things like that. TAQ map icons, again, perfect. They're going to make them a lot better, basically the same as Warzone 1. Contract activation laptop, new manual gas mask, which is perfect. Backup pistol while swimming, all this kind of stuff we kind of seen within other content creators. So when it comes to other things that we're going to get as well gameplay wise, we're going to have big game bounties returning, which is what was in the first one. We've got horizontal zip lines, so instead of just ones that take you straight up to buildings, we're going to have ones that take you maybe across buildings, which would be pretty cool. We've got the flyby, which is basically a public event, but it's going to also have those zip lines that propel you into the sky, which is pretty cool anyway. Classic red dots on the minimap, again, what we want to see. Perk updates, new shrouded perk, new irradiated perk, returning temper, which we've seen in Warzone 1. Returning combat scout, which we've seen in Warzone 1. Movement updates, perfect. This is the one that we want to see. ADS while sliding, which is going to be the main slide mechanic now. We're going to get tac stance as well. So I'm assuming this is going to be exactly the way Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer movement works, essentially. Running and reloading, that is amazing to see, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. Running and reloading, that is exactly what we want. Slide cancels come back. Stim speed boost, perfect movement changes right here. Tac stance thing, I'm not really too sure how that's going to play out, because obviously you will get the tac slide kind of shooting, so I don't know if this is going to be like a perk or what's going to happen, but we'll see how it goes. No one's really going to be using tac stance for the most part anyway. And that is some really good movement changes, man. This is something that we needed like way back when this game was dying. So I want to see if there's any more details on that. Gameplay updates, again, there's not really too much here besides obviously what we have already seen with that kind of main page there. So manual gas mask, you can now manually choose when to equip the gas mask. Pretty straightforward stuff there. Experimental gas grenade, this is a tear gas tactical, now deals gas damage. Pretty cool, I suppose, and makes it a bit more viable, which will be really good. Contract activation, classic red dots, improved loot spreading. Again, this is something that we really need to see in this game. Quality of life carry forward, and this is obviously just the weapons and things like that, of course, that you've leveled up. New environment elements, again, this is going to be part of that new train mechanic or zip lines, for example. So again, it is across buildings, that does look pretty cool. New vehicle as well, Coyote, which looks like the buggy from Warzone 1. And then we've got strongholds and stuff coming back as well, which I don't really know why. So the new perks coming to Warzone are very similar to Modern Warfare 3, kind of just moving over but called different things, but then we're also getting some old ones as well. So irradiated allows you to move faster. and take less damage whilst in the gas. So not only do you get a gas mask, but you can also use this as well, which is pretty cool. Means you can do some really serious gas plays now. So this could be really good. Tempered, we all know how tempered works. We played Warzone 1. You get 2 armor slots and that fills you up. So that's how that works. You can basically play it up quicker as well based off the back of that. Combat Scout, we know how that works as well. Again, pulled straight from Warzone 1 essentially. These are some of the newer kind of ones. So Resolute, when taking damage from gunfire, it allows you to get a movement speed bonus. So that can be very useful if you like evading gunfire and stuff like that. So this might be a really, really solid custom perk to use. Shrouded, drop a smoke grenade when down. Can be useful, I suppose, so if you just don't die straight away. I don't really think that's worth a perk slot though, but we'll see. We've got Mountaineer, which reduces fall damage, so that can be very useful as well. I feel like this needs to be paired with something else to make it a bit more viable though, just fall damage alone. I don't see how that's going to help. Stalker, increased strafe and aim down sight movement speed. This is going to be a very, very big one. I think a lot of people are going to use this a lot. Very popular. Increased down, prone, move and crouch speed for Escapist. Again, can be useful. Primed is going to be accuracy and time to aim down sight is improved whilst jumping. I don't think that's going to be all that useful, to be honest. Not a lot of people are going to use this one. And faculty is delay triggered explosives while sprinting. So basically, if you're sprinting by a claymore, for example, it's going to delay that trigger time for it, so you can have less of a chance of dying from them, more or less, which is pretty cool. Then we've got the new Gulag, which basically looks kind of like the original Gulag, but it's not too bad. I actually think the way it's laid out, very straightforward. I like that. Ascender overtime finisher, replacing the old overtime flag with players are now provided exfil rope to drop in the middle of the Gulag during the match, allowing extraction. So we'll see how that plays out. So basically, instead of capturing the flag, you just basically get a fly out, which I think is a bit strange, but we'll see how that goes. And that is pretty much it. Obviously, we've got the new event, but that is all the details regarding the new Warzone update. All of it looks really, really promising. So hopefully, without any issues, we get this update and it goes pretty smoothly. Weapons wise, we'll quickly run through these because we will do obviously full dedicated videos to how these actually play in game. But we're going to get a new sniper rifle. XRK Stalker looks pretty solid. Ram 7 is coming back, so we've got new guns, some old guns, but that's coming back. Very popular weapon for sniper support. We've got a launcher, which is Stormender. Don't know what type of launcher this is, but we'll obviously see in game when we get it. And then we've also got a new SMG coming, HRM9. Again, going to be pretty cool. Hopefully it's a good weapon. And then we've got an LMG coming as well, which looks very similar to the RAAL a little bit. I don't want to say too much. I'm not. So now we've got a couple of different aftermarket parts as well, which is actually a very interesting way to add new playstyles to current existing weapons. So basically, we're going to be getting aftermarket parts, which is essentially the kind of conversion kits that we currently get inside Modern Warfare 3. Now, I don't know if this is going to cross over into Warzone, which it probably will, but we're going to get one for the Jack Beholder rifle kit. We've got one for something down here as well, which I'm not even sure what that is. We've got Double Barrett, Jack Etten, Jack Bullseye, compatibility with MCW, MTZ Holger, DG58, SVA, Ram 7, MTZ-762, Bass B, Sidewinder, and Riveteer. So we're going to get a couple of different conversion kits for these weapons in particular. Jack Etten Double Barrel Kit is compatibility with the AMR9 SMG, so we'll see how that goes. Jack Thunder Kit is for the Sidewinder Battle Rifle. Jack BRB is for many assault rifles, it says here, submachine guns, battle rifles, marksman rifles, and sniper rifles. Jack Bullseye, it says redacted, so bit of a weird one. Classes, I'm assuming this is going to be the in-season stuff. And then we've got Signal Burst for the Holger 556. We've got Beholder Rifle with a TAYR handgun, which could be really cool since it is a handgun. As it says, it gives a long barrel that increases range, also improves recoil control, damage range, converting the handgun into a single shot rifle. Basically, it's a sniper rifle, pistol. That's pretty cool, to be honest. Let's be honest, that is really, really cool. This is what the kind of stuff we should have been seeing in Modern Warfare 2, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, the Warzone update for that. But anyway, we're getting it now. And then we've got the Rival 9-1 as well. So we'll see how this goes, but this is basically getting extra new weapons on top of the actual weapons coming into the game. So this is gonna be a lot of stuff, a lot of good real content here, actual content people want to actually use and care about. Good movement mechanics coming back, good map as well. So hopefully this Warzone update's great, and we'll obviously keep all the content coming. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.